Hey guys, how's it going? September 15th, 2020, and we're back into TransDem actually. I should should have said TransDem because we're not going to be getting into trains tonight. I don't know why I put TRS19 because in fact I'm going into TransDem. We got a lot of groundwork to cover here. So what I have to start doing, I was making some progress with the Grimsby sub. Then I started, I ran into some problems at the other end and I wasn't too sure why that was. But I learned some lessons with that. So, you know, just keeping that in mind. For example, you can't have too big of a track segment. And there's a lot of long straight sections. I'm pretty sure that was an issue. So I'm going to try to avoid that. Let me just open the DEM here that I have saved. How's my hard drive space while I'm at it? Always keep an eye on that. Okay, so I had two sections here, Meriden and Grimsby. And I was... Grimsby never quite worked right to begin with because it was supposed to go all the way to Niagara Falls and I'm not too sure why it didn't. Some corruption took place as it was heading east, so I'm not sure why that was. I can assume it had something to do... I honestly don't know what it had to do with. But that's okay. What I want to do now is I want to go back to Niagara 0830, and I started doing this the other night. This is the full area, and we're gonna do some tracing. So you'll get an idea of all the track that's in Niagara from this alone tonight, which is good. So it gives you an idea of how big the area is and how cool it is in many ways. But while I do it, I have to be careful as to what I'm tracing. Basically what happened was the Grimsby sub, I traced the long, huge sections of track, and I think it caused issues with... I think it started causing issues with the way the routes are built in, so probably not a good idea. So I want to avoid that. Hopefully this resolves that. So let's put in the 1,000 meters again, and we will put on baseboards. You don't see them because we're zoomed too far out. And we'll start doing the raster maps. So we'll start down with the top ones we did. I think I had something called Someplace. I don't know if that actually is a place, but we'll start with Port Maitland down here. That's the Grand River. That's as far as it's going this way. The track comes in and that's it. Raster. And then Someplace, which is still another one. County Line, I think, was the next one in the middle. No, that was too far. Winger, Moulton, Fenwick. I don't know what that one was, but okay. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, that gets me there. So we want Fenwick. This is the CP lines in the area. Smithville, And then Port Colborne. Gotta buy all this Meriden stuff. That's all Bing. I want Meriden OpenStreetMap. I guess we can do that. Okay. Wish I kept these in folders sometimes. All right, we'll start with Buffalo. That looks small. How come those ones look smaller on 14? That's kind of weird. Looks like it was a different level. So those were supposed to be 14, but the other ones are 14 too? That doesn't make sense. Not too sure if I have it all. I think this is the last one of the set. Okay. So we'll start up here. Winona Road or McNeely or whatever. So what I want to do is I want to just trace this nice and lightly. This is the GO section where they store the GO trains for Toronto and Niagara. Some of them. Mainly Hamilton, Niagara. So we'll go ahead and we'll... Actually, you know, I'm going to start it at thing. Actually, I was going to go ahead and do it a little bit further anyways. I don't need to, but I probably will. Just to give myself some track. See, the beautiful thing about this is you can just stay at the zoom level you're at and just keep going, right? So hopefully that'll prevent any other further issues, I'm hoping. Because when you have it zoomed out and you do a huge area, it just creates all kinds of problems. At least that's what it seems. So there's the anomalies at Jordan Harbor. It's kind of cool how they do that. Well, we're almost coming into St. or we are coming into St. Catharines now. So I'm going to just do the main line for now. I'll come back for the rest. And this isn't as rushed. So this is heading in towards, heading up the escarpment towards Niagara Falls. I don't know if that's the end of the curve right there. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Am I missing one? Oh. Thought I had a Clifton. I guess I don't. Well, I need one of those. Okay. I thought I had a Clifton. Okay, I guess I have to shut that off for a minute. I swore I had a Clifton, but maybe I didn't load it in. I had a Clifton at one time. Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it now. Trying to see if I get the same zoom level. I think that was about it. If not, that's good enough. I can see what's going on. Alright. I'll have to rejoin that, but that's okay. Huge sweeping curve here. Okay. This is Clifton in Niagara Falls. That was crossing the Niagara River into Niagara Falls, New York. The Amtrak pass. The only train that goes over this is the Amtrak. He sits there quite a bit, so that's basically going to be the end of it right there. And nothing more to worry about there. So I'll get this going. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do the connecting track, but we'll have to do this here. Okay. That's the actual Stanford sub. This is just a connecting track, but I'll do this anyways. I'll have to do all the industries later. There's an industry right there. Believe it or not, we're halfway through the Stanford sub. Or halfway through the main line, I should say, because we're on the Stanford sub now. So that's cool. Okay. That's the Welland Chippewa again, off to the left. We're rounding, heading south into Port Robinson. I gotta learn to put at least 2 segments into a curve. Makes it much easier. Again, I have to do these industries here. I'll do them later. Same with yeah, the sub thing over there. That is Robbins, Robbins West, Robbins East. What you see on top is the Fort Erie sub for CP. The former Hamilton sub, which actually comes down now. This is the former CNKU sub, which they took over. And then the Montrose sub, which goes up as well, back into Niagara Falls. So it gets really convoluted. And then the Hamilton sub goes through the tunnel. We crossed over it, but now I lost a section here. I forget where the curve is. I think it's about right there. We'll call it for there. Good enough for me. Just like that, we're at mile 1. I just kind of screwed that up. That's okay. That's Black Rock. And that's, wait a minute, the Stanford sub joins up over here or something. I think it joins up over to here, I can't remember, but anyways. That's fine. Okay. Now, up here, we've got the really depends on how far we're going, and I'm not exactly sure how far we're going. Well, assuming we're at the end here of the, well, no, we can go further than that according to this. Question is, do I want to? I don't know. You tell me. The board goes all the way to here, so in theory, I could bring it to at least there. But I don't know. I could always add it later. It's not a big deal. But really, it's getting like this is all staging anyways at this point, so I'm just going to bring it to here. Okay, so this is the Niagara branch, CSX. Now I do want to include this up to here if I can. The question is, how far do I want to go to include that? I would say probably to here, just to be on the safe side. Well, I could really go a little bit further. Doesn't matter, I can always change it later, depending upon how bad it looks. So you can see where the old line used to come up and went over. That's kind of cool. I never noticed that until I just looked at this dem now. That's ugly. I really want to include that too, but we'll see. Definitely got Dems to go that far, so well, we'll see. Okay, so that concludes the US side. Now, the former Dunville sub ends right here. So now we're going to work our way back. Alright. Looking good. So, I can't remember where in Fort Erie this thing ends. It's not Safari Niagara. They've actually cut the track before then now. They ripped it out even further back. I'm just trying to remember where. I can't remember. There should be a substation nearby. I mean, I could bring it to Safari Niagara. I don't care. I can always rip out the track afterwards. In fact, it is... No, it's past there. Well, that's right. I think it's still there. So this is the Fort Erie Spur. This is just used for storage now. There's no industries active on it anymore. Okay, so I think I'm going to work my way up to Chippewa. I'm going to come back down. Yeah, I'll work my way up to Chippewa. So this is heading back to Niagara Falls. This is the former C.P. Hamilton sub, or what's known now as the Montrose sub. And I don't even see the line that goes here, but it follows this, so we'll go with that. You know, I'll put it into here for now. Just because I don't want to come back to it. Oh, it means I gotta do another industry. Ah, it's close enough to the other one. Mills, Washington Mills. Okay, the question is, am I going to do the... I'm going to do the other one for sure. Or the other ones, I should say. Get them in there. Ah, shoot, I'm missing one. I think that's there, but I'm gonna have to take a guess at it because I blocked it out by accident. That one I know is there. Okay. So the actual falls is right there, I believe. Like that. And then this comes up pretty damn close. I'm going to zoom it in for a second. I want to see this. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. It says it ends a little further along, but I don't think so. Or further back. I don't think so. I think it goes a little bit further. Not quite to there, but I'm going to try to guesstimate it. Oh no, it's it would be right along here somewhere, up to here, we'll say. Okay, we got one more industry to do. Niagara Falls. Which is along the Stanford sub here. I don't think there's anything else in Niagara Falls that I can think of. Connecting tracks in, okay. Might as well do the Thorold Spur since I'm here. Do the connecting track first at Allenburg. That was dumb. I don't even know why I didn't continue that. Anyways. Stupid. This is the old bridge 10 right here. Used to cross the canal. I forget when they took it out, around 2000 maybe. Something like that. I'm not too sure about here. This is abandoned, but as far as I know, this is still in service. The industry is abandoned, but maybe they're looking for a buyer. I have no idea. I know the yard is still there. Okay, so we'll worry about that later when we come back through on the west side of the canal. Don't have to worry about that. Is there anything else as I head down? Oh yeah, I knew there was something. Actually, sorry, Port Robinson. Almost forgot about you. I don't see it though. Oh, here it is. I don't know what's what here. Can't tell. Now all this is for is just to get the lines in, and then nothing really more than that. I probably don't even need to be putting this much detail in, quite frankly. That's good enough. There's a small yard there. Even Port Robinson Yard I could, in theory, put in. Let me just zoom this up for a second. Yeah, so you can see the there's a yard there, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to worry too much about that. There's going to be plenty of detail nearby, so I'm not worried about it. It'll give a good buffer to see it, so that's fine. I did zoom it back out, right? Yep. Okay. So that takes care of that industry, and then we just have to deal with the industry off of Southern Yard here. A lot of those lines don't exist anymore as far as I can tell. Like these ones right here on that side, I don't remember them, but if they say so, whatever. Okay, there's Port Colborne. I think I'll do that, and then I'll head back up. And that used to be Bridge 20, which also was taken out around the same time, if I'm not mistaken. It's when Port Colborne Harbor actually began. And that's Jaeger. This used to be a line right here, where you would come across here, I guess. That's the old Cayuga sub, or the old CN main line, actually, when the canal wasn't there. Okay. Oh, yeah, I gotta do this side. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll do a connecting track and then put that in there first. This is where Canadian Pacific joins, well actually this is the connecting track right here, but this is where Canadian Pacific's Hamilton sub now joins into the Stanford sub. So that's what that's all about. And that is the Town Line Tunnel. This is Port Colborne Harbor. Okay, I need to take a break for a second. I'll be right back. Gonna mute this. Okay, so made it onto the west side of the canal now, and into across the old canal, Port Colborne Harbor Railway. So now we're going to work our way up past Smithville, which is actually near Hamilton. That's a good size yard. I'll deal with that later. I might have to re-explore the Port Robinson yard, because I think Port Robinson yard actually looks a lot higher. It's just not showing up with the transparency. There's Fenwick. Close enough. I don't know. I think it's curving and then it comes back up or something. Can't tell. Okay. So that's the end of the Hamilton sub. Might as well do Port Maitland while I'm here. I'll finish off Welland Yard. The fun part starts in a few minutes. Maybe 10 minutes, we'll say. At least what I like to call the fun part, the automated part. Okay, so all I want to do is get the outer scope of the yard in there, so I'm not worried about every yard track. I just need to go like this, and I'm not even worried about that little outer track there. That's all I need there. Should I? Yeah, I might as well do... Ugh. Well, we're going to be working our way back, so from Port Maitland anyways, so let me deal with that first. I don't know what I did, so... I'll just go with that. I did one undo. It should be enough, hopefully. Sometimes I hit the wrong button, I was like, ah, shit. This 90-degree turn here is because this used to be the line that went to Smithville sub. And this used to be the Canada Southern line. So a lot of old railroads being used. This is Dunville. All right. So now we can work our way back towards Port Colborne. That's where I wanted to be. And we'll start with the mill lines. Can't tell where it ends exactly, but we'll say for here. It looks like it ends right there, but just for, I mean, it's gonna paint some stuff around anyways, so it really doesn't matter. So the line bridge 20 used to cross here. This was the Dunville sub. To Dunville. Right down by Port Maitland there area. I can't remember if there's anything over here. I think Robin Hood's in here somewhere, but yeah, it's probably right there. Probably close enough. Oops. I'll fix that later. Keep seeing security alerts. Yeah, I got 20 minutes to check that, or 40. And this is to feeder off of the CP line. I thought this used to go by a road or something. At least it used to anyways, but oh well, we'll just put it there. This is the canal line. So that went through Welland, and now Port Robinson's over on the other side there. Now this line's been pulled out up to here now. This is the canal line. I was doing this the other night, actually. Up towards Meriden. I promise the fun's coming up. I'm not gonna get all the fun tonight, but I'm gonna try to get most of it. Okay. Yeah, we'll go up here. Okay. So that's all St. Catharines. I think that completes the west side. Oh yeah, I was going to do this. All right. Just a little spur here. We'll go further down. Yeah, we'll do that too. Since it looks like there's something in there. I can't tell for sure, but I'll trust them. Do I want to do a yard here? I can't really see it that much if it's there, but I don't know. I suppose I could. There. Now that should take care of that. So I'll go back to the west side for a minute. I think the east side's fine now. West side, I can't think of any others that I'm missing. Well, I spoke too soon. Yeah, I gotta go here. I can't remember how that looks in there, but we'll just call that for sure. I know the rest is pulled out there on the bottom. That's no longer there. And over on this side, I'm not sure what's left. I think there's storage on the far end here. Might be a Y, but I'm not sure. And I know this is going... something like that. Okay, anything else? I can't think of anything else. I believe I got everything. Let me zoom out and I'll take a quick look. Now that looks pretty cool. That is indeed the maze that looks like Niagara. I think I'm looking at everything. I believe I got it all. If I didn't, it's not the end of the world. So you can tell where the canal comes through here. Just breaks it down the center. The only place it crosses the canal is down here, which is the main line, the CN main line, and then the CP main line. And you can tell where they used to cross the canal. This used to cross the canal here. It used to come down to here. All these lines used to be main lines. Like that used to be Toronto, Hamilton, and Buffalo. Then there was two lines that went this way. Merged before crossing, This one used to come across down here. Dunville sub used to come down this way and along the lake to here, and then right through to here and then up or something like that. The Queso used to come down to here. The Cayuga used to come down, cross over, head that way. Just a crazy mess of track, but that's what's left. So now that we got that, I need to save those routes big time. So every route that I have, I need to and I'm going to replace the do I want to replace the Niagara? That's OpenStreetMap data. You know, I'll just call it Niagara Rails. Okay. So now that we got that, I need to go into raster maps, map tile servers, and I believe we've been using level 14 to start with, but I'll double check that before I commit. I'll do the map along the tile. I'm pretty sure we were doing 14, but let me just check here. That's not what I wanted to see. So TransDem projects, or I don't like this, the way it's set up, how it does this. I just want to see all the files. I don't care about what's earlier this week or what's last week. I just want to see all the files. So that's OpenStreetMap. That's not what I'm looking for, actually. That's TransDem projects. Jeez. I don't want the TransDem projects, actually. I want to go right into TRS19 content, and then editing. Really? Okay, hang on a second here. Let's try it this way. Raster open georef master. That's what I want to see. Oh, it's in tile map. Okay, gotcha. So it's in TransDem projects tile map. So what have I been using for bings? I've gone to 19, 17, 16. It looks like I start at 14. That's what I'll do. So when we start at 14, what we want to do is we'll go back into here and map tile servers. We got ortho, map image along path. So we're going to go level 14. we have all those paths. So what's going to end up happening is it's going to plot everything. And that's exactly what we want. But it's going to do it in a fairly quick fashion. So that's good. Let's get those maps. The path is too complex. Well, that sucks. I didn't expect that. Okay. Well, that screws up my ideas. Damn, I should have saved every route as I was doing it. Again, learning. So, can I save the northern half and southern half and then hopefully save it? I'm gonna try. Wish me luck. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Damn it. Well, that was about an hour and a half wasted. I like the fact that we have the routes down, but the problem is it's saying it's too complex. Now, I was getting that error before when I had all kinds of other things in there, but I didn't think it was that complex. So, well, this is the problem with doing live streams when you're trying to learn still. Actually, I thought I knew what the hell I was doing, quite frankly. Well, we might be able to pull it off. Let me just see. Let me just see if I can pull it off. Okay, so if I close the last route, what does that do? Okay, that does, alright. Now this is going to do everything. Damn. Live and learn, guys. I was really looking forward to generating stuff overnight. Now, what am I at now? I'm at the Tuesday. I have time tomorrow. I'm not going to go through all the stuff, unfortunately. I have to retrace my steps, do every subdivision. Let me just close the route here for a second. Close all routes. Now, if I open one route here, let's see what we get. All known routes. See, that one's way too complex. I figured that was too complex, but apparently not. Fort Erie rails. Now it did that. I know it did that. Doesn't like Niagara. I'm not going to do Grimsby. I'll do Grantham. I'm going to try to salvage this as best as I can. So that I'm actually getting into the outer limits. What's Canal North? Did I do that tonight? I think I was that. I don't want to do Grimsby because that was screwed up. I'll go ahead and do St. Catharines. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start I think I already saved this. Yeah, I think I saved that at 919 Niagara SM 14. Okay, good enough. So now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to establish an outer area here. So when we go into raster map, let's see if this is too complex. We'll try to make an experiment out of it anyways. So go to map tile servers again. We're already set. Maps along path, get maps, and guess we'll call this St. Catharines and Fort Erie. Bing 14. See how that goes. I'm still wondering if I can see beyond that. I might experiment with that tomorrow instead. So before I chop this thing all apart. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at where I can cut things off. Now this is going to come down here, so it's probably going to pop into here. I can cut out this. I can cut out some of the top with Lake Ontario. Losing Lake Ontario is not a big deal. Ditto with Lake Erie. But there was some segments. I just, unfortunately, I screwed up when it comes to the rails. I should have saved the rails as separate segments, and then, you know, at least I could have, when it said it was too complex, at least I could have loaded in a segment at a time and see how it went. But yeah, I feel bad about that now. What it is, what it is. So what I do here is I go to a highest level detail, or not the highest level, lowest level detail, to try and get a wide area so that when you're looking into the distance, you're not seeing the scenery as good, but you're still seeing the baseboards. I want the baseboards in. What I may end up doing is painting the baseboards, and it won't do an exact replica of what's on the ground, but as long as it paints it. I'm not sure, you know, as far as copyright or whatever, if I'm going to give the route away, if I can, you know, actually have it. But to me, painting the baseboards isn't a big deal, but I could be wrong, especially if it's only doing it in a rough image. And I'm just kind of want to get the color of the area. So UTM tiles, that's a different story because you're getting the actual images. But that sucks. I didn't expect that. I expected it from that the real complex stuff, which was really causing issues. But yeah, like I said, live and learn. So that was disappointing. But at least I know then I have to save it from here on out. So I'll probably save those at least. I've got those in play, and then I think these are safe, if I recall. And then I'll just open up segments here. The Stanford sub, I'll do the Stanford sub. I'll do the remainder of the Grimsby sub, like Grimsby sub west, Grimsby sub east, Stanford, and yeah, it should be okay. And I'll work on the CP lines, Port Colborne Harbor lines, and we should be okay. So I'm not going to bore you through that, at least that portion of what I just did, unfortunately. I'm just going to redo that all offline. And I don't know, tomorrow, I doubt it. Maybe Thursday night at this time. I'll have some time tomorrow, but unfortunately I'm not going to have too much time. So anyways, unfortunately that's it. There's nothing else I can do about that. So that kind of sucks. Like I said, live and learn. Looks like I'm the only one on. So, not as what I planned, but we'll get to the good stuff the next time. And like I said, still learning, but it's good. It's a good journey. I'm always looking forward to learning something more than, of course, you know, run into a little bit a challenge, and then you realize, oh, this is the way you do it. So there's probably stuff of the tutorials or the manuals that I've missed, but I have tried my best to go through it. The manuals are very extensive. So anyways, that's it for now, guys. We'll have a good one. Talk to you later.